and it's called the primary question. And I would say this one question has massively changed the last 2.5-year trajectory of my life. And basically what the primary question is that there's a question we ask ourselves every single day, multiple times a day. And this is for everybody, but most people have no idea that this is actually happening. But what you'll come to understand is there's a lot of good things that come from this question, but there's also a lot of bad things because you're not aware of it.
Right.
And so for me, my primary question was, what's my purpose? Right. And that was something that had streamed over the last 2 years when I felt lost. I was trying to figure out my life. The cancer came. I was still trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And what I started to unravel in that question was that if the question I ask myself every single day is, what's my purpose? That presupposes that I have no purpose. And so the beautiful thing I took from that was I believe that I have a purpose. I believe that I have a calling. I believe that I'm here to do something impactful. And so I'm going to have a lot of drive. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to put in more sweat. I'm going to, have sleepless nights. Like, I will do all of that because I know I'm here for a greater mission. That's the good thing. The bad thing was, well, I don't have it. Long story short, I pieced together that question and I changed it. And now my new primary question is, how am I appreciating all the love of my life? Because one of the reasons I wanted purpose was because it brought love to my life.
Right.
How am I appreciating all the love of my life, God's grace, and my ability to serve right now? And I would say that last little part, my ability to serve right now, that's what changed my life for the last 2.5 years, because I finally realized that, I may not have everything together in my life, but I've learned some pretty incredible lessons. And if I could just start to share those with people, there's people that I really could help out there. And for me, that's when I really came to this place of, I know I want to help people. That's why I'm here on this earth, is to just give and serve and help other people. And ultimately what it brought me to was helping people kind of go through this journey of figuring out what they wanted to do with their life.
What I love about what you said, Stu, is almost like when you said it visually, what comes to mind is almost like standing in the same spot. And the first part was asking this question of what is my purpose, which was a question of like, what's void, right, in my life? And then like standing in that same spot, leaning back on your heels and pivoting the other direction and going, how do I use what I have already? Those are two very different questions with totally different energy behind them, right? What's void versus being grateful for what I have and how do I use it to serve others,